So lads, I think this is another day of talking about the most delusional fan base in the history of sport, and this might be the worst thing I have seen. This might be the worst thing I have ever seen coming from the fan base of one A'ja Wilson.
Basketball fans are losing their minds after A'ja Wilson's bold claim about beating NBA players got completely shut down by Teague and Cheryl Miller. What started as a confident statement quickly turned into one of the most heated debates in the basketball world.
But this conversation needs to just be stopped at this stage. It's ridiculous.
It all began when Wilson, a WNBA superstar with MVPs and championships under her belt, appeared on a podcast with NBA guard Josh Hart. Confident as ever, she declared that not only could she compete with Hart, but she could actually beat him one-on-one with a score of 11-8.
But it doesn't make the statement false, and the reason why this statement has to be made is because of idiots like the A'ja Wilson fan base. Like, this statement should not have to be made. This is not beneficial in any way for basketball. The problem is this statement has to be made, and people are actually arguing that A'ja Wilson would be an NBA player. A'ja Wilson not only wouldn't be an NBA player, A'ja Wilson would not make any Division I college.
Hart's reaction was priceless. He burst into laughter, not in a disrespectful way, but out of shock. Still, Wilson wasn't backing down. Looking him straight in the eye, she doubled down and told him, "Don't piss me off." Her confidence had the internet buzzing instantly.
Play 8 to 11. Me.
It's not them.
I get ball first.
You get ball first.
She does get ball first.
Not gonna get it back. But that's gonna be your time. Like, that's gonna be your period, which is fine. I'm not saying you're gonna go scoreless, but 8 to 11, I feel like it's pretty solid.
That's when former NBA All-Star Teague stepped in and flipped the conversation on its head. Teague flat out said Wilson couldn't beat any NBA player, not even the guys sitting at the end of the bench. His words hit like a reality check.
So what do you think it'll be, Josh? Don't piss me off. Do not.
Teague broke down why the gap between NBA and WNBA players is so massive. He reminded everyone that even NBA benchwarmers were once high school legends, college stars, and unstoppable scorers before making it to the league. These are elite athletes, even if they don't always get big minutes.
You would not get 11 points against Josh Hart if you played to 200. That's not a knock on A'ja Wilson. Josh Hart is a really good NBA player. Josh Hart was a starting 5 member on a USA World Championship team. Josh Hart would literally first step, blow by A'ja Wilson, jump in the air, and if there's no contact, dunk it. Or if there is enough contact, he'd be high enough that's an open layup every single time. A'ja Wilson would put the ball on the floor, Josh Hart would tip it. A'ja Wilson, the only way she wouldn't get the ball stolen every single time she dribbled it in front of Josh Hart is if she tried to back down Josh Hart. And Josh Hart would stand there.
Then came the physical side. Teague pointed out that NBA players aren't just skilled, they're explosively fast, incredibly strong, and have jaw-dropping vertical leaps. These aren't minor differences. They completely change the way the game is played.
And the reality of the situation is like, just physically, athleticism-wise. Because that's as important as anything in basketball. If skill was all that mattered, you'd see so many Filipinos in the NBA. But skill's not all that matters. Size and athleticism is what matters.
Think about it. Players who can cross the court in seconds, power through contact like it's nothing, and jump high enough to put their elbows on the rim. Those physical tools don't just create highlights, they impact defense, rebounding, shot creation, and every detail of the game.
Like, it's simple biology, especially in a sport where it really matters, like basketball. But obviously people are attacking Teague, and this is like, people don't know about.
Teague also emphasized that NBA players face elite competition from the time they're teenagers. By the time they reach the league, they've been sharpened against the very best year after year. Even the last man on the bench has battled through layers of world-class talent to earn his spot.
And people are actually arguing that A'ja Wilson would be an NBA player. A'ja Wilson not only wouldn't be an NBA player, A'ja Wilson would not make any Division I college team. She is a 6'4" center. And she is a 6'4" center with no athleticism. If she played in men's basketball, she is a 6'4" center with zero athleticism, who I'm not sure can dunk, and is a pretty poor three.
At the end of the day, Teague wasn't trying to disrespect Wilson. He acknowledged her greatness, her records, and her role as a WNBA icon. But when it comes to competing with NBA players, the gap in speed, strength, and competition is simply too wide, a reality that left fans divided and the basketball world in chaos.